really 6'4".
How tall are you actually?
I'm 5'10". Have a hard time avoiding sweets. A handful of nuts. My favorites are probably cashews and pistachios. My favorite sport is basketball.
Give me some insider info about you as a person. So not as a doctor. Who is Tom Corey the man?
So I'm a dad. I am a triathlete. I'm a doctor. I have lots of hats that I wear all the time. I enjoy flying. I enjoy horses. We go to church every Sunday. So there's lots of things that are part of me and part of my life.
Tell me a little bit about some of you said triathlon. Talk about some of the triathlons that you compete in and why you do those things.
So I love being a triathlete. I love the diversity of athletics that allows me to do. I love swimming. I learned how to swim before I learned how to walk. I love cycling. I picked up cycling as an adult, and it's been a lot of fun to be able to get myself to a level where I can even hang with some of the good cyclists. Tucson has some of the strongest cyclists in the country, in the world, come to Tucson. And I don't stay in that group, but I stay in the group behind that group, and it's a lot of fun to be able to do that. Running, I tolerate so that I can do triathlon. But it's just a wonderful place here in Tucson to exercise all year round, and I love it. Golfing in Arizona is a way of life. So whether you swing like this, or you swing like this, here's a couple of stretches you need to know. Golfing is an activity that requires a lot of lateral flexibility, so I'm going to give you 2 stretches for that. The first one, you're going to reach overhead and just kind of flex your body to the side. And make sure you do both sides. The second one, you're going to lie down. You're going to take one leg and stretch it over the other one just like this. And again, make sure you do both sides, get a good stretch. At Desert Sky Spine and Pain, we want you to live life on your terms. Sometimes injury prevents you from golfing or doing the things you want to do, like spend time with your family. And that's why we're here. We have the latest technologies and treatment to get you back in the game and back to life. So help us help you by clicking the link and scheduling an appointment today. I don't play much tennis, but I hear it's all about technique. Tennis is one of those sports that uses both lower extremities and upper extremities. So in addition to stretching out your legs, you also want to stretch out your arms. I'm going to give you 2 exercises for that. For the first one, you want to stretch the lateral aspect of the elbow, which can cause problems with tennis elbow. So you take that wrist and you stretch it down like that. The other one's anterior shoulder. You're going to put your arms like this and stretch out that anterior shoulder just like that. At Desert Sky Spine and Pain, we want you to live life on your terms. Sometimes injuries prevent you from playing tennis or spending time with your family, and that's why we're here. We use the latest technologies and treatments so you can get back in the game and get back to life. So help us help you by clicking the link and scheduling an appointment today. I'm Dr. Tom Corey with Desert Sky Spine and Pain. We're going to go through some stretching and strengthening exercises. What we want to do is help you help yourself to get better. The body has a natural ability to heal itself. We're going to get you through some strengthening and stretching for that low back that can kind of cause a lot of problems for people. Low back pain is kind of that balance between strength and stretch or flexibility. You want to be strong in your core, but you also want to be able to be flexible. So we're going to go over a couple of things. The first thing I want to do is a very brief test for core strength. This is not an exercise you should do as part of your normal exercise routine, but if you can't even do this, it is really a sign that you need to be working on your core. You're going to put your legs all the way down, arms out in front of you like that, and then very slowly without rocking, sit all the way up. Good. And so that's something you should, if you can't even do that, you really need to get into a physical therapist or a strengthening program personal trainer. The reason why I like planks is because they're isometric exercises. So if you've got arthritis or an injury, putting yourself through a range of motion can actually be somewhat painful. So by doing an isometric, it actually kind of prevents that range of motion, but it still gives you a good workout. And you can see James here, nice flat back, and that's a good plank. And then we'll come up to the full plank with your hands, palms down kind of thing. And that's good. And you hold that for about 30 seconds or so. You feel a nice little burn. And then it feels good. So you can put your feet up on the mat and hands onto your side there, and you're just going to bridge your pelvis up, and you're going to hold that up. And that's a really good stretch for the pelvis and the back. We're always flexed forward when we're at desks and things like that. That's a nice stretch to go like this. If you're into running or cycling, a lot of your motion is straight forward or straight backward. And you don't get a whole lot of rotation or back bending. So we're going to do a really great stretch for rotation. So James, lay on your side, kind of in fetal position. And what you're going to do is you're going to leave your lower half right where it is. You're going to lift up your upper arm, and you're going to twist your whole body in the opposite direction and get a nice good stretch, including your neck, and open up all of that upper body, chest, neck, all that kind of stuff. And you just kind of hold it there and let gravity take its course. And you do that on both sides. So those are the basics. We'll definitely get into some more stuff on other videos, but that'll be a good start.
Living with chronic pain creates a heavy burden. Pain has more than the power to limit your life. It has the power to take over your life, both physically and mentally. That's why it's important to utilize the right therapy to help you manage your pain and regain your full potential. One of the benefits of the Proclaim XR SCS system with Burst DR stimulation therapy is that you can try it out before committing to an implanted system, empowering you to see if it is right for you. This is done through a minimally invasive surgery. During the evaluation, you can see whether the therapy provides meaningful pain relief while improving your ability to perform daily activities. If your doctor decides you're a candidate, a typical evaluation period for the Invisible Trial system lasts 5 to 7 days. The process begins with a quick outpatient procedure. At the start of the procedure, you will be positioned on the operating room table. Once you are comfortable, the doctor will place thin wires, called leads, into the epidural space. The leads are connected to a small external battery to provide the energy to generate pulses, which work to interrupt your pain signals as they travel from the spinal cord to the brain. During the evaluation, the battery will be worn outside of the body, typically on your lower back. At the end of the procedure, you will be taken to a recovery room to rest. In the recovery room, your Abbott representative will program your system under your doctor's guidance. Throughout your evaluation period, your Abbott representative may contact you to ensure you are getting appropriate pain relief on the intended areas of your body. It is important that you continue to perform day-to-day activities as recommended by your doctor. While you may be experiencing some temporary minor discomfort from the procedure, you will want to focus on how the therapy is managing your chronic pain. You should avoid bending, twisting, stretching, or lifting objects over 5 pounds. Avoid getting the bandage and battery wet. At the end of the evaluation, the leads will be gently removed during a check-in visit at your doctor's office. You and your doctor will decide whether the Proclaim XR SCS system with Burst DR stimulation therapy is right for you. proven effective and preferred by more patients. The bold choice for people who are ready to live life more fully. Burst DR stimulation has been clinically proven to provide superior relief from pain and its associated suffering compared to traditional neurostimulation therapy. Reduce or eliminate the tingling sensation felt with traditional neurostimulation. Improve the ability to perform everyday activities. More than 8 out of 10 patients say they prefer burst DR stimulation. Additionally, the Proclaim XR SCS system provides recharge-free pain relief, unlike rechargeable systems that require frequent charging sessions to maintain therapy. That means extra time to do things you love. Be bold. Live XR. Ask your doctor about the Proclaim XR SCS system or learn more at proclaimxr.com.
At Abbott, we understand the heavy burden of chronic pain. We know pain has the power to take over your life, both physically and mentally. Today, there's a new radiofrequency ablation option, also known as RFA, that targets specific nerves to block pain signals from reaching the brain. Abbott's Ionic RF generator provides precision therapy where it's needed the most. RFA therapy has been shown to effectively target pain signals in several discrete areas of the body, such as the neck, upper back, lower back, SI joint, and facial pain. RFA therapy is a well-established treatment for chronic pain, with over 225,000 people receiving RFA in the U.S. each year. Abbott's RF therapy is a non-surgical treatment for chronic pain. The therapy is administered much like an injection and is performed in your physician's office. A needle is placed at the site of your pain, and energy is delivered to a targeted nerve to block the pain signals traveling to the brain. Abbott's RFA therapy provides safe and effective long-lasting pain relief. It is administered in a quick, non-surgical outpatient procedure, and it is a minimally invasive non-opioid technology. Research confirms long-lasting pain relief following a single RF therapy procedure. Patients have reported pain relief lasting from 6 to even 12 months. With Abbott's RFA therapy, it's possible for you to forget your pain and get back to your life. Ready to learn more? Find a physician who uses Abbott's Ionic RF generator at ionicrf.com.
At Abbott, we understand the heavy burden that chronic pain creates. We know pain has more than the power to limit your life. It has the power to take over your life, both physically and mentally. Today, there is a bold new choice for chronic pain relief: the Proclaim XR recharge-free SCS system. Combined with the power of burst DR stimulation therapy, the Proclaim XR SCS system is our latest advancement in neurostimulation therapy. Neurostimulation, also called SCS, is a well-established chronic pain treatment used by doctors for more than 50 years. One of our most advanced forms of this therapy is burst DR stimulation. This low-energy treatment for chronic pain is proven to provide relief from both the physical pain and the emotional symptoms of pain. By understanding how the brain naturally manages pain, doctors created burst DR stimulation to mimic natural patterns found in the brain. It works by using mild electrical pulses to change pain signals as they travel from the spinal cord to the brain. Burst DR stimulation is proven to provide effective pain relief with low doses of stimulation. Unlike other SCS systems that require frequent charging sessions to maintain therapy, The Proclaim XR SCS system gives you hassle-free pain relief with a battery that lasts up to 10 years at low dose settings without ever needing to charge the system. The Proclaim XR SCS system is controlled using Apple mobile digital devices with upgradable technology, so the latest advancements in chronic pain therapy can be delivered via software updates without the need for surgery. One of the advantages of the Proclaim XR SCS system is that you can try it out to see how well it works for you before committing to an implanted system. During the temporary evaluation, you can see whether the therapy provides meaningful pain relief while improving your ability to perform daily activities. Ready to learn more? Ask your pain management specialist about the Proclaim XR SCS system or visit www.proclaimxr.com. Be bold, live XR. Prescription only. Brief summary. Prior to using these devices, please review the instructions for use for a complete listing of indications, contraindications, warnings, precautions, potential adverse events, and directions for use. Indications for use. Spinal cord stimulation is an aid in the management of chronic, intractable pain of the trunk and limbs. Contraindications. Patients who are unable to operate the system or who have failed to receive effective pain relief during the trial stimulation. Warnings, precautions. Diathermy therapy, implanted cardiac systems, magnetic resonance imaging, MRI, explosive or flammable gases, theft detectors and metal screening devices, lead movement, operation of machinery or equipment, postural changes, pediatric use, pregnancy, and case damage. Patients who are poor surgical risks, with multiple illnesses, or with active general infections should not be implanted. Adverse effects. Painful stimulation, loss of pain relief, surgical risks, for example, paralysis. The user's guide must be